We are back after like a million years.
After 3,000 years!
We are back to the furry convention. That's probably
How
how
hard
long
can-
it took to clean up.
How hard can it be to assemble 4 clowns in one room?
Yes.
4 clowns, you mean 4 kings?
We are anything but kings, let's be real. For ourselves here.
Then again,
Some of these units are kings, though.
Some of
like,
them. I like the 2 coins.
They're
some of them are
rich.
kings, like, I don't know, Titania, and Titania.
Isn't Soren, like, literally a king?
Hey guys, I'm gonna I found a way to make Growth do better damage.
Yes.
This actually does more damage than even a steel bow.
Nice.
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 Crossbow design is interesting. When it's in Radiant Dawn, I feel like there are definitely a lot more applications for crossbows than previously presented, but it is kind of funky. They're
I mean,
great.
It's a nice mechanic.
they're still
Before we
putting
go too far with this argument, I think we need to watch this scene real quick. Hey Lucio.
Look, this really makes me reviewing the scene, although in Japanese, really makes me think. Is Mist like a closet furry? That really makes me think. No, I'm being genuine here.
Well, you see, unless she's paired up with boys, she refuses to marry anyone. Does that say anything?
Either way, about
Yes,
crossbows.
about crossbows.
I think the major issue with them is that they're putting, fixed damage weapons in Inflation Emblem.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
crossbows as a concept works much, much better in a scheme with low stats. Even though they have some funny niche utility against flyers.
They
In
don't
most
have
cases,
general purpose usage.
yeah.
But they have very niche use against Birdlagoos
Yeah.
and Tabarn.
But
Are you saying that Tabarn isn't Bird Lagoose?
The barn is
No,
Lagoose.
specifically Tabarn. Specifically Tabarn, because I think it's the only way to reliably kill him. Or to have him reliably get killed.
Meanwhile, Gifka and King
Yes. Gifka kinda good.
they really did make Floret just a 1/2 physical weapon on a unit who doesn't have strength.
Yes.
Yes.
The USA description even says it's magical. Just FYI.
It's
Okay.
not
Very good.
Believe in Santa Claus.
I'm still thinking this is freaking Exalted, and I'm like, yo, bro, just tree range with Soren.
It messes with your brain.
It does mess with my brain.
Going from funny hack to normal Fire Emblem.
And going
Which
for
is
AKA
not-
suffer.
Suffering.
Allegedly normal Fire Emblem. Yo.
Yo.
When you have more crit than you have damage. And you don't even have crit.
Like, it even casts a little, like, whoosh at the enemy.
Yeah.
How is that determined by strength? Are you waving your sword so fast that it sends a gust of wind?
Yes.
It's a
Wind
psychic sword beam.
Okay, but Psychic Special type.
That's Kaga.
Wait, if we're including Pokemon types, does that mean the last promise introduced the fairy type with Kellic?
Bruh. That's gonna be a bruh from me, Chief.
Yeah.
I need to shove Soren out of the way. Because he's currently in a killing edge Swordmaster range.
Nah, don't worry, he's fast, allegedly.
Word. Allegedly. He's as fast as Boyd. Which means obviously he's fast as all hell. Really.
I like how.
Clearly.
Wait, what's his?
I mean,
Arabian
don't you know
Dog?
Boyd's the best unit in POR?
Today I'm gonna have Rolf contribute with a crossbow. Ah shit. Oh, okay. Oh wait, that's my Lagusto. You
Theft.
motherfucker. Bruh.
Nice crit.
Now I kinda want to die. I'm gonna be real.
Reset because
Can you rescue her?
I can set them to halt.
Is Vantage
It's like speed percent, but there is no HP threshold.
it's still not good. Vantage should just be
Yeah. Hit.
yeah.
Please don't.
You know what? I'm just gonna reset this like manually. Hold up, I'm screen sharing. Professional commentary, trust.
yes.
And like my keys stopped working.
And now nothing's gonna work.
No. It's gonna work, trust me.
Computer snoring.
Eventually.
Your computer's doing dust again, I swear.
No.
As long as it's still recording properly.
Yeah, it's recording properly. I say as I literally noticed that it's not.
Code E.
Code E.
Time to take L.
I opened Steam and the
Okay,
first thing
there
I
we-
see is
Okay, there we go. Okay. Fixed.
H.
We've done it.
Done it.
The recording works again.
Yes.
It works
Welcome
again.
back to Kick or Cringe with
Subscribe to Rancor for more amazing content.
For more amazing content, professional commentary, and flawless 0%/LTC Fire Emblem gameplay.
Or don't. Your option.
Why wouldn't you subscribe to this suffering?
Because it's funny.
Or subscribe to suffering, where you can subscribe to pain.
Wow, are those like two subscription like packages? It's like for $9.99 you can now download the suffering package.
The suffering mod.
He needs a mod for that.
No, he's talking about Gary's mod, clearly.
Yes.
Yes, me and my... How many hours do I have in that game? 4,215.
Jesus Christ. What? Say that number again.
4,215.
Why?
Did you
Why
ever
are you
buy
playing
the
this?
CSGO textures?
What?
Did you ever buy the CSGO textures? Or is...
I mean, I have CSGO, yes. I bought it on Steam. Actually, I did not buy it. Someone gave it to me. Never
Okay,
mind.
but if you do that, you clearly make the game worse.
I make the game worse by owning CSGO, so yes.
Like those blocky purple-black textures are part of the charm.
Well, don't worry. Don't worry. They're still everywhere. And Gary's mod, I play with my own brand of suffering.
Is it the same kind of brand Soren has?
Yes. Or actually, no. It's the same. No, it's the same brand as Catherine has.
Yeah, if you want to put it like that.
The Sunderbrand.
I hate you.
You've only now figured that one out.
I mean, it's like, who associates the Thunderbrand with Catherine? I only ever see people use it on Byleth.
Okay, but
See it on Felix sometimes.
okay, you say that, but Thunderbrand Lizafia. She can actually wield it.
What is that pronunciation though?
Lizafia.
Lysifia.
What? That can't be how you pronounce it.
That's how you pronounce it. Edelgard. You can literally see the Edelgard support unlike everyone else's.
I mean, I prefer Lysithea, but
I mean, you say that she can wield it. Yes, so can anyone with a crest. You
Yeah,
can
but
do-
she has Valkyrie. She has Sharon though.
Okay, you
Okay,
can give it to
okay, your point.
Mercedes.
Okay, your point. You
You can give it to Mercedes. Does that make her good?
Literally. Hey! Have you forgotten? Blood Gang Mercedes? Cypher Stereo Mercedes? E.
Crit.
Finally, some good damage out.
Have you forgotten Dark Knight Hilda?
Indeed.
What was that noise?
The noise of Rengar reminiscing on Golden Deer endgame strats we didn't use.
Oh.
Anya going in.
Yeah, one of the strats we formulated involved Dark Knight Hilda for slightly better support.
Nice hit. How many armor knights do you want?
Yes.
I mean, Armor Knights and Halberdiers are just the same thing in this game, really.
One of them is weak. One of them is weak to the legendary weapon, though.
Yeah, and the other one is slightly
Less than
faster. Not that you'd notice because you don't double either of them.
You were saying?
Actually, hold on. The Albadere has more movement.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No, it has one more.
I mean, it's like you double both of them or you double neither of them.
Can't
That's
check
what it feels
now,
like.
Well, I can't check now. I killed the guy.
welcome back to Bottom Radiant Dawn, mates. Luciole gets lost in a furry convention, Rengor's recording crashes, and Lexicon finds a Lambo Chevy in his meme folder. Yeah, nice.
What was that?
Bottom gear.
Bottom gear.
People were tired of top gear, so they made bottom gear.
Top Gear's a really good show, though. I don't even like cars.
Sure, but bottom gear's funnier. And with infinitely less production value.
You've heard of Top Gear. Now get ready for Bottom Gear.
Warning, show budget does not exceed 23 yen.
Yo, boy,
What should you
Jones.
even get for that?
Nothing, basically.
A nice pre-owned car. A Lambo Chevy.
Wait,
A candy wrapping.
wait, 20.
Why do you keep talking about Steve Buscemi?
No, it's a Lambo Chevy.
Bo Chevy or Buscemi?
Not Steve Buscemi. Lambo Chevy.
Also, Rengar, are you gonna get the hidden torch?
Maybe.
I just needs to move one tile to the right and then you
I
can
know.
absorb it.
I was waiting.
Is that a steel longbow?
Yes, that is indeed a steel longbow.
Too bad it doesn't actually steal anything.
Yes.
It is kind of funny that they're taking pot shots at each other through the pillars.
Hey, Elias has like realistic walls, yo.
Yo, walls.
Okay,
Yo.
Okay, realistic walls. Who builds walls like these?
It's not a wall. It's a
Pillars.
column of pillars. Thank you.
Just jump over it then. Shina needs to take Assassin's Creed lessons or
No,
something.
no.
No, no, you can't go in between them because you have wide shoulder pads.
Ah, that's good.
Can't you just like squeeze, or like just walk sideways?
Oh.
This is Fire Emblem. Do you think people are that smart? Like,
There has to be one of them.
you have Rolf here trying to go through, and he keeps his bow on the side, and he keeps bumping into both the pillars, and he can't get through. He doesn't realize why.
Shinon's trying to get through, but he's T-posing, so he can't get through.
I thought that was Edward.
Yeah, Edward's T-posting can't get through. Shino's too busy trying to insult the pillar.
Meanwhile, Meg doesn't have enough movement to get there.
No, Meg is becoming the pillar. She is the pillar woman.
Pillar has absorbed Meg.
Yes.
Pillar absorbs. Yes. Alright, and we talk about how shitty this chapter is? Because it's really
Yes.
shit.
Could-
Why is
could
this
be
chapter
worse.
fog of war?
Why is this part
Why is Laguz?
How is Lagoose?
who's?
Who is Laguz?
Is Lagoose feeling fine?
I'm gonna have to check.
I mean, yeah, the problem is the Lagoose is feeling too fine because they're trying to use their items.
Yes.
They're like, yes, I can take this, use Lagoose Stone. My precious, valuable Lagoose Stone.
Precious. Oh, only the useless bits I see.
We had a useful one earlier.
True.
Look at that,
Two
she's
of
gonna
them,
crit.
actually. Do it.
Called it.
Still not as funny as the 1E crit.
Oh yeah, that.
Trying to plan for memes, and the game's like, no, I am the true memer.
So funnily enough, I'm looking at the steel longbow. The steel longbow has less hit than the actual longbow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
It's a steel longbow. What do you think? What do you think was gonna be the case?
And then if you look at the silver longbow, because it's a thing in this game, it has even less hit than the steel longbow.
And that's just this game being weird.
Yeah. Who wants a 55 hit bow? Hey, you hear those crickets? Nobody. Nobody wants a fucking 55 hit longbow.
If it's Souls to the Forest, I do.
Yeah, but this isn't a good game. Or one made by an absolute madman.
I guess, give me my power divided by 2 range bow.
Yes. Speaking of
Shoutouts
absolute
to
madmen,
Scries. Yeah,
shoutouts to
shoutouts
Sparza and
yeah.
shoutouts to someone else. Rad. He did the impossible yesterday.
Clash 0%, Maniac mode, no crits forge.
Clash 0%.
Which does mean that he's fulfilled his half of the bet. Meaning, SOV is 0% LTC on its way.
Well, technically it's not on its way until we finish.
Ash-
Until he finishes the run, but at this point,
Ashnerd needs to be defeated, but that's the issue. Like, just beating Clash would be easier if you didn't also have to plan for Ashnerd.
you know, you asked how is Laguz, but Laguz is actually fine.
Yes.
Now,
Liar.
now she's feeling fine, But this is absolutely not fine.
Liar.
How is what?
No, Rengor, you don't understand. It's liar. She's lying.
Yes.
She's
She's
lying
not
on
telling the
her.
truth.
It's like when you recruit a unit, like you look through the resume, and on a resume it's written high strength base, and then you look at her, and it's like, wait a minute,
Nice.
your strength base sucks.
Okay, when are we getting a unit that has the obfuscation skill from Berwick?
You are not allowed to view me.
Wouldn't actually do anything because they're in range of themselves.
No, it has to be. No, it has to be in one range of the unit.
Boy,
You're
don't you
making
have
me test this, aren't you?
No, don't you have to have
okay, test it, please.
perception? Oh, wait, hold on. Don't you have to be like Laurentia in order to see through perception?
No, you
the
can be adjacent.
observation.
No. That allows you to see in range of tiles.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I need to test playable units in Berwick with obfuscation. I hate you.
On one step closer to Izerna with an Izerna.
I can give you warp.
Yo!
Warp or Izerna with an Izerna? I think I
I
still
could
want
give
Izerna.
you again. I could give you again.
Yo!
I think I still want Izerna.
What the hell?
But
Yo, why does Lexicon not let you have 2 Izernas?
Zerna uses an again on herself, but the again item is labeled as Zerna.
Then we need to edit the translation.
Oh fuck. Ooh.
It's okay,
yes.
she lived.
Fumble
Barely.
fun.
No, I think she gets doubled. Yo! Pogu?
See, I told you she lived.
Barely.
Look at this quality gameplay.
Yes.
Yo.
Just casually getting that 25% chance.
That is a reinforcement wave.
She even heals. Look at that. All planned.
Well, according to
Ma-
Google.
Imagine a staff locked healer on this with 50 strength.
Okay, obfuscation. Okay, you just put Mulder into this game, okay? But he has obfuscation. And he hides his, like, humongous base strength.
Base strength.
Positively 6.
So, how are you gonna deal with these guys?
Well, I'm gonna punch through them. I'm gonna hit them really hard.
Yes,
Yeah, but
we're gonna
how-
punch through them with our misnamed sword.
We're gonna kill them with the Elondite, obviously.
Yeah, apparently,
We already discussed this in the last
no,
episode.
no, there was a comment on the video. Apparently, I think Ike still has the rack now. It's just Alendite and then Etar that are swapped.
I mean, now that says Arondite.
Well, yeah, but
That's all I can say. Because that's all I see.
you see it. You see something? I just say shabla shabla.
I just say Moon Runes.
Arondite kills short axe.
No, Kiras. That's right. He who has a vulnerary. Okay, fine. I guess I'm gonna have to heal myself.
Why don't you have... Just hold the staff, dude.
I mean, I can,
Okay.
but
Staff it yourself.
This
Honest
isn't Lex Talionis. You can't do that. You can't staff yourself.
No.
On that note, we're talking about XRTF. Grandmaster mode, Souls of the Forest. That sounds woke. Yeah.
Pardon me?
Okay, so Grandmaster mode is a thing in what's it, Line Ferns. Basically it's there are no hit rates. Instead, your damage is reduced by your hit rate. So if you have a hit rate of like 80%, you deal like 20% less damage.
That's interesting.
You're
Yeah, and
telling me
it's
this would change anything in that hack?
I don't know.
Doubt.
I mean, we have, you know, more than 200 hits in some cases.
So do you deal double damage?
Bonk.
I feel like that's a system more meant for less individual focused strategy games. When it comes to Fire Emblem, it's always about individuals fighting other individuals in combat. There's no real group combat going on like you see in Advanced Warfares.
What do you mean battalions?
That
There's
doesn't
not
count.
a bridge between that, and I feel like we should see more combat like that in the future.
I mean, honestly, like, if FE4 remake is happening next, they should keep battalions for that.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, Fire Emblem usually works the best in smaller groups.
Yeah.
I was thinking about how FE4 remake could implement battalions, but also try to like fix its main issue, and that
It's
its
like
grandiose maps are far too grandiose. It
Like,
doesn't feel like-
Fire Emblem's not good at. Fire Emblem's not good at doing the whole like medieval warfare thing on a grand scale, like FE4 tries to.
Just make
It's
it
it's more suited to things like this, like urban combat, where you don't have, you know, big regiments of units running around the same way. It's more chaotic. Fits better to the how Fire Emblem structures its combat and its units. Like, they're free to try to do things like, you know, FE4, but I don't think that's the best use of the resources.
Crit.
Good thing I initiated with him.
Whoosh.
Well, actually, she didn't have face grid, so... Well... If I had to get 2% of it, at least it wasn't something that didn't kill me.
Low percent crits.
The joy.
It.
Nice horse slayer, that would have done something if I was bringing my cavalry unit this way.
Fire Emblem. Oh, look, in open space. I'll send my infantry there because there's horse slayers.
You aren't supposed to be here, this is bad design.
Fire Emblem, you're supposed to split group players. No.
No. We don't do that around here.
Why would I split groups when there's no gain to be had from it other than turn counts?
Because turn counts are everything, obviously.
I mean, in most games they don't do anything. If you want the turn counts to matter, give me a reason to care about turn counts.
Finish map in 24 turns or less.
It's okay,
Finally.
just go the XCOM 2 route and give turn limits to literally every map.
Easy.
Yes, enrage your player base.
What do you mean the player base isn't already enraged?
You know they had to change that later on.
You know, because the problem with XCOM 1 is that XCOM 1 was just haha funny Overwatch spam. And that wasn't fun. Because you just, oh yeah, I'm just gonna sit behind this cover, hit the Overwatch button, wait for the enemy to move.
When you play yourself, literally.
Yeah.
Players will optimize the fun on any game, given the
Yup.
opportunity.
Yo?
Rolf killing?
Rolf.
Rolf.
Is Rolf even good in this?
Better than
Jeez.
Kappa. Yo,
He's
Rolf.
not bottom tier.
Welcome back to bottom tier. Rolf kills an enemy. Liar sits in a corner. And
What about
Yes.
Kista?
Curry.
Kiss.
His.
Kiss. Ah, shit. Well, they start moving. Wow.
Hopefully they're not using the gem now
Now-
that they don't have to.
I mean, they had full gauge, so I don't see why.
I don't trust this game.
Oh,
Crit.
he needs
That's a
kill,
one shot. That's a clean one shot.
Like,
Nice.
I'm expecting this game to discard the gem.
Well, not gem, stone, but yes.
I'm expecting it to discard the gem that you don't even have yet.
What, discarded in advance?
Yeah.
Nice movement order.
So, making the rounds this week and the next coming weeks is FEE3. That's a thing.
That is indeed
Yeah.
a thing.
I don't really want to talk much about that, considering how how it's organized. As in, it's not organized.
It's not organized. Already throwing shade, I see.
I mean, everyone knows that. That's not throwing shade. That's just stating the obvious.
Hmm.
I love this unit.
Who do you need? Hmm.
Guys, she's good. She gets a horse and promotion. And a lower luck cap.
Like, free.
She got a horse on promotion last game.
At least her sword was magical.
Like, they tried to avoid the bag of spilling trope in the rest of the characters, but then Mist's like, oh hey, I ate my horse.
What's the bag of spilling?
It's in, like, RPG
Okay.
games where you go to the sequel, and then suddenly you're missing all your abilities.
Okay, no, even better. Okay, no. Every fucking Metroid game, fucking Samus loses all of her fucking gear between games? That's the trope.
Yeah,
That's the goddamn trope.
at least Metroid Prime justified it.
Yeah,
Metroid
but that game
Fusion
was
does a
dumb.
good job. Metroid Fusion does a
I
good
mean,
job.
maybe you think the justification's dumb, but it did justify it.
It did justify it, yes. But it's
By
dumb.
going in the first game, her suit got damaged in an explosion, and in the second game, your powers also got lost because funny events.
Okay, no.
Okay, just build infinite speed, Lamau.
Yes.
Just backwards long jump.
No, Mario has backwards long jump. Samus has occupies every position in space and time simultaneously.
Wait, is that actually how that works?
That's what they think. Because you build speed, and the float that keeps track of speed keeps growing until it hits the float value of infinite.
I see.
And then the movement calculation breaks. I think that's what happens.
I'm amazed the game doesn't break.
It's that well coded.
Yes.
They do it to collect multiple power-ups at the same time.
Actually, no, it's like
Yeah.
to not lose the power-ups, I think.
The infinite speed thing is used to get the wave beam and the artifact in the room next to it at the same time. And they also used to get power bombs early in Chosen Ruins. I don't think you need to use that to avoid losing your powers. And even then, you can't actually skip the losing your stuff thing in Metroid Prime 1, because when you leave the frigate, it removes all your equipment anyway.
Well, not in Prime 1, but you can do it in Prime 2.
You can do it in Prime 2. Locks you out of 100% completion.
Yeah, but in speedrun.
Unless you're speedrunning 100%.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, in that case, you're fucked.
Because then you need to do that event, because otherwise there's a missile expansion that never spawns.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In that area, there's a missile expansion that just doesn't spawn unless you happen to have done that event. Don't know why. That's how it be.
It's just...
It just works, but it actually just works. I keep yawning, and I don't know, like, if it's just this chapter being really boring, or it's me being tired.
Maybe both.
It's RD. We're playing RD. And like bosses with killer weapons.
Same. It is my favorite. Every time I see a killer weapon, I hear that iconic sound.
Okay, which iconic crit sound?
Yes. By the way, when life is pain, life is pain.
You know what you could have done? You could have like gotten like a bronze weapon for.
Life is
yes.
pain, pain
And
is
you
you.
Yes. You could have just like grinded Mr. Sword rank on this guy.
Not forever though. Time limits.
Yeah, this chapter
Oh
has
yeah,
a
that's a
turn limit,
tough.
so...
Oh yeah, it's a tough
Do you
limit.
mean anything by letting Lyre and Leaf live?
Not sure.
BXB maybe?
Maybe. I mean,
I mean, ideally we want to.
die.
Ideally, we want to kill them, so don't use our stones.
Well, okay, let's see. Let's use the stone. The crystals.
The stones, boss!
This cat, this gem, this stone.
The stone's still there. Oh! Pogu?
Doubling.
Didn't get
Hog champ!
Void.
Actually, okay, so Gatry goes from 25% speed in POR to 60% in RD, and the fan theory is that he ate the Night Word.
Yeah.
Because the Night Word's not here.
Wish was here.
Wish you were here.
I would want a night ward, and a night ward, and another one.
Another one.
If you just stack them.
Ward Barrack Saga.
Yes.
E.
E. I was waiting for the crit. Just because.
Crit the crit.
By the way, route map with Fog of War route map with reinforcements. Always fun.
Okay, Fog of War.
But it's epic.
It's a no. It's a Fog of War route map with a turn limit.
Yes.
Find what's wrong with it. Oh wait, it's Audrey.
I mean, it could be more wrong. It could have wyverns with effective weapons.
It could have the Black Knight.
It could have unrescuable Micaiah.
Unrescuable Micaiah with suicidal AI.
Yes.
You
well,
need to, you need to keep
it's
shoving her back.
That's what.
That's game design.
No, it's actually no. It's Micaiah and Black Knight, but Micaiah is riding on Black Knight's shoulders.
Don't you love
Shinon pulling his
Don't
weight.
you love Fog of War outside FE12, where you lose vision of things if you move despite them being there and not being able to move?
Yes.
Yo.
This enemy in particular caused me such a gotten fucking headache on my first playthrough.
Why is it that FE12, excluding the fact that there's no torch in the game, why is it that that game has the best Fog of War mechanics?
And then there's 20x.
I didn't say that the maps were good, I said that the mechanics were good.
But there's a lot of thought and care put into that game.
No, it's
Bruh.
okay. I can't even be mad.
Local lad having fun.
Struggles with Japanese. Marvel 11.
Yeah. You haven't exactly played this long enough to learn the moon runes, you just know the menus. Which is not helpful when you're standing next to uncommon terrain object with interaction.
Yeah. Goal?
Yo!
Oh, but you're being doubled, oh no.
Oh no.
Scary.
It's okay, we have reliable hit rates
Possible.
from our man Reese. Or is it Riss?
Riss, because Reese Fire Emblem is from Berwick.
Reese Fire Emblem is from Berwick, yes.
The best lord in the entire series. Because
No,
he
that's-
gets a brave sword.
No, he doesn't get a brave sword, he gets a brave silver killer,
Yes.
whatever.
Right.
It's a murder stick that turns me from a bad combat unit to an amazing combat unit.
I just wanna point out that we have opened the gates to another furry convention. Are we the bad guys, Hans?
Hmm.
Hey, I'm right there!
I mean, just look at the cursor there. That's a dragon.
Hmm.
The convention was always there waiting.
I'll see you guys in the next part.